Okay, I have one other, Mr. John Cobb. I would like to state up front that the opinions of the speaker are not necessarily the opinion of this court or any member of this court.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll second that.
Commissioners, I'm wearing two hats in this deal. One is as a private citizen of Hays County, and one is as the president of the Dripping Springs Water Supply Corporation. I can tell you that at the Dripping Springs Water Supply Corporation, we have a problem with water. We need more water. Our community seeks to grow. We have people that want to move there. It's a wonderful community. We welcome growth. Growth is not a bad thing. Growth is a good thing. And the problem we have is we don't have enough water to accommodate the people that want to move. And let me tell you one of the things that's really absurd. We have a group right now that is trying to sell us water. Let me tell you where they want to get that water. They want to get the water from the same aquifer that our wells are in, but because of some anti-growthers that fight our permit, we're going to have to build a $10 million pipeline. Was it $10 million, Bruce, or was it 15?
Well, it was in the, call it $10 million plus or minus 2.
Okay, let's call it $10 million. We're going to have to build a $10 million pipeline, cross over several environmentally sensitive places to bring water out of the same aquifer that our wells are in. But because it happens to be out of the boundary of the groundwater district that we're in, it happens to be in the Edwards Aquifer. They can drill through the Edwards Aquifer and into the aquifer that our wells are in and sell us water that we could get at our pump site. That's stupid. I mean, what reasonable person would think that makes sense? But that's what we fight. When you look in your mind, what does an environmentalist look like? An environmentalist looks like me. I own property. I care about my property. I care about my community. I'm an environmentalist. The difference is I'm not an anti-growther. I want people to move to my community. I want my community to thrive. That's the difference in Dripping Springs and Wimberley. That's a big problem to think about. We have water problems. What are we going to do? I don't know about this contract, but something needs to be done. You know, the lady from Blue was talking about it's a rural versus urban problem, and it absolutely is. And I think everybody here and most people in this room know I'm a small government person. I don't believe the government should really be getting into things like this. Here's the problem with this. The problem is Dripping Springs Water Supply Corporation with 1,400 members going to go and compete against the city of Austin? How can we do that? We can't do that. This is one of the times where we need government to step in so we can be a bigger fish. Hays County needs to speak with one voice because I can tell you, I work in Travis County, and their attitude is these hayseed hillbilly rednecks in Hays County, we're going to run over them. It's the truth. We need government in this. We have to have government in this. Now then, on a personal level, Commissioner Inglesby, Commissioner Jones, you may not understand this. I don't know what it's like in your precinct, but Judge Cobb, Commissioner Conley, and Commissioner Wisnett understand this group of people, this anti-growth mentality. I was blown away when Jim McMean stands up here and says that he likes this idea because this is the solution. This is a solution. We have to have water to do what the people in Wimberley say that they want. They say that they want the springs to flow. They say that they want Jacob's Well to spew out of the ground. The only solution is we can either bring in water from somewhere else or it can start raining. We can't control the rain. It's very short-sighted of us as a community to say we're not going to bring water in from somewhere else because what else are we going to do? It's the only option. I don't know about this contract. I don't know the details of it. But these same people that are going to be against this are the same people that, Judge, how much money did we invest in Jacob's Well? $3 million? $4 million? I don't know. Commissioner Inglesby, you know, was it $4 million? It was a lot of money. These same people were here lobbying for that. We've got to have this. We've got to save Jacob's Well. We've got to save Jacob's Well. I went down there last weekend. There were 6 hippies, a couple skinny dogs just chilling out at the water. We're talking about solving the problem of our community long term. Long term. We have to look at that. Thank you.
Well, it's been a productive workshop. I have one more. Jimmy Skipton.
2 more.
Okay. Yes, sir, Mrs. Skipton.
I don't know anything about the contract. I haven't seen it like most anybody else in here hasn't. But we need to do something. And if you don't get in line and reserve this water, you're going to miss the train's going to leave without you. If you don't get the water, someone else is. And I understand the people in Bastrop saying, don't take our water. I'm not so sure it's their water you're getting. The water you're going to be getting is coming from a landowner who wants to sell that water to somebody, whether it be Hays County or Travis County or Dallas County. That landowner that owns that land wants to sell that resource. Doesn't make it right, maybe, in the big picture, that this landowner should not do that with his resource, but that's his option in Texas. Maybe one day we'll change all that in Texas, bring a great big pipeline from Mississippi. But that hadn't happened yet. So, what I see happens on the groundwater district, in our groundwater district, is we're low on water. Don't have a bunch of it in our area, but there is a bunch of it in other parts of Texas. And there seems to be a whole lot of it in the Bastrop County and the Pines area. They gave a contract of 12,500 acre feet to 4-Star, and they gave one of 5,000 acre feet to LCRA. LCRA asked for 10,000 feet. They gave them 5,000 plus 10,000 that they can use in a severe drought they could get it. It doesn't seem proportionately, LCRA comes in and asks for 10, they get theirs. 4-Star comes in, asks for 45 or 50,000, they only get 12.5. That's not my problem. That's 4-Star's problem. That's something 4-Star has to work out. That they weren't, if they don't think they were treated fairly, that's something they can do on their own in the courts. Hays County didn't need to get in that fight, but Hays County needs to get in the fight of securing the water. And you better secure it quickly and make sure we have it, because we all need it. Not just Wimberley, not just Dripping, San Marcos, Kyle. It's not just, everybody keeps acting like it's just, oh, Wimberley wants it, Dripping Springs needs it. The whole county needs it. We're going to have an issue. If it doesn't rain in the next year, if the droughts stay like they are, this is all going to be pretty much a moot point. The water won't be here yet, and we'll have some other serious issues. But whatever you do, reserve as much water as you can, as quick as you can. If you reserve it and you don't need it, we see that we shouldn't have got 40,000 acre feet. We only need 30. We can always unreserve 10,000 acre feet. But you better get it now quickly, because Travis County will get it, and all the other counties that want it will come get it from us. So please do whatever you can as a court to secure that water, reserve it. Don't get hung up in how we're going to get it here quite yet. Let's just reserve it and make sure we have an option for that. Thank you all for your leadership.
Thank you.